and welcome to the Committee on Public Safety, Judiciary, and Homeland Security. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Each member is acknowledging that they are attending the meeting via Zoom and that they are located in Wayne County, Michigan, unless otherwise stated when I call your name. Commissioner Kniezek.
Here, good morning.
Commissioner Kinlock has requested an excuse. Commissioner Basham.
Here.
Commissioner Scott.
You're on mute, Martha G.
Okay. Present.
Okay.
Chair Clerk Coleman.
Here.
You have a quorum present.
Okay. Okay, so Jonathan Kinlock said he is in the waiting room.
His name hasn't popped up yet.
He just texted me and said, I'm in the waiting room.
I don't see him yet.
Oh, let me let him know we don't see you.
Oh, here he is now.
Okay. Okay. You see him now?
I'm here.
Okay. Now do I hear feedback? No, okay. All right, so we've had the roll call. So Madam Clerk?
B, approval of the January 27th, 2021 meeting minutes.
So moved, Madam Chair.
Support.
And properly moved by Commissioner Martha G. Scott, supported by Commissioner Basham.
Kinlock.
Was it Kim? Was it
Yes.
Kim? No, it was Basham.
Okay.
It was Kinlock.
Was
No.
it Kinlock? Okay, all right. It was Kinlock, supported by Commissioner Kinlock. Are there questions on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Those opposed? The motion carries. Madam Clerk.
B, old business. There is none.
Okay.
Item D1 and a new business, a discussion with new Sheriff Raphael Washington.
Okay. All right. So welcome aboard to our new sheriff.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's bittersweet memories, of course. It's a bittersweet time because we just loved Benny Napoleon. So we took it kind of hard, but we do indeed. We're happy to see you here today, and we want to congratulate you on being appointed the new sheriff. And we just wish you all kinds of luck as you carry out your agenda. And so that's kind of what we want to talk to you about today. But first of all, I'm going to let all the board members introduce themselves. All the committee members.
Oh, as the Vice Chair, Commissioner Martha G. Scott. Good morning, Sheriff Washington.
Good morning, my commissioner. How are you?
I am wonderful. So good to see you. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And as I always ask, how's Mom?
Mom is doing well. Thanks for asking.
Right.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah, wonderful.
I appreciate you still. I talk about that all the time, how you came to Friday. I appreciate that so much.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And also, I don't know if you've heard, but I do have a resolution to rename the building on Woodward and the new jail after our friend,
Yes.
Sheriff Benny Napoleon. Yeah. So
Yeah,
if we ever have a meeting or anything, I guess it's a committee of the whole it's supposed to go through. So whenever that happens, hopefully we can get the support to do that.
Yes, for sure. So we're looking forward to that, especially over at the new facility. Don't know how long we're going to be holding this building. So don't know if that would be the most prudent thing. I'm not sure about this building, but
Okay,
definitely going over to the new
all
building.
right.
We definitely want to look at doing some kind of, if it's complex or if it's the new jail, something that I'm in full support of is
Yeah, all right.
naming one of those pieces of land, whether, again, it's the whole complex or the jail after Sheriff Benny Napoleon for sure.
Yes, yes, indeed.
I hope we can get some traction on that
All right, and I look forward to working with you.
Yes, ma'am. Always good to see you.
Thank you. You too.
Okay, so next we'll have Commissioner Basham.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
And, welcome to the politics of Wayne County and
Yes, sir.
dealing with all the issues, and there are many, but you got great support, and I know a number of the undersheriffs, and they do a phenomenal job. So
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It's all about teamwork, isn't it?
Teamwork makes the dream work. For
That's
sure.
right. That's right.
Yes.
Okay, so next we'll have our newest commissioner, Commissioner Jonathan Kinlock.
My friend.
Absolutely, a friend of over 30 years, and
Yes.
and I'm just excited and was excited, both in you being named the sheriff, but also I know your commitment to Wayne County and how you always reached back. So you're unfortunately we lost a friend and a hero to many of us, but the universe brought you forward. And you have the support of this commission, you have support of me and all the citizens of Wayne County who get to know you. So I'm looking forward to working with you in this role, this new role for both of us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you have my support as well. And I'm going to continue to try to make sure that I earn the support of this great body, not just take it for granted that it's automatic. You're going to see me put the work in to make sure that I do that. So thank you for that. And I'll be here for you as well.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, next we'll have Commissioner David Kinesi.
Morning, Sheriff. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm doing very well, sir. Thank you.
And
But
thank
before
you for reaching out to me as well. Let me say that to you.
of course, yeah,
yes.
of course. But before I say anything, I want to take issue with Commissioner Kinlock's statement that you've been friends for 30 years. He tried telling me last week that he just celebrated his 29th birthday. So
well, that is not true.
That
is not true.
let's not let this guy near the budget. I mean, I don't know what's going on here.
He's got a little fuzzy math going on there.
I'll be brief, Sheriff. I just want to say again, congratulations to you. Obviously, a bittersweet time for everybody, but you're the man in the role now, and you have our support, and we want the best for you, and we want the best for your department.
Thank you so much.
I come from a law enforcement family. My father was a police officer for 24 years.
Okay.
I have a tremendous amount of respect for the job that you guys and you gals do under very difficult circumstances. And so, as you said already, teamwork makes the dream work, and we're a team here, and we want to support you. We want the best for our county, and we know that you do too. So anything that we can do to make your life easier, your job easier, help you in attracting new candidates and retaining good ones, please. We're looking forward to having that conversation, and your success is our success. And so count me in as a friend and an ally in that process.
Thank you so much, and I hope to talk to you soon. I got some one-on-one things I want to share with you.
I can't wait.
I think we all are better together for sure, and I'm going to be working toward building this relationship and making sure that I can do whatever I can for you all as much as you can do for me. I'm all ears. I'm new at this, but I'm jumping in, ready to go full speed. So please let me know. So
we also have with us today the Commission Pro Tem. That's Sam Baydoun. And so, Sam, you want to have some words?
Good morning, Madam Chair. Good morning, everyone. I missed this committee. I wanted to jump in today, and I wanted to personally congratulate Sheriff Washington on the new position. You have my full support, the entire department of the Wayne County Sheriff. We look up to that department, and may God rest the soul of our beloved Sheriff Benny Napoleon. I got to tell you, you have big shoes to fill, but we will all be here rooting for you. Like Commissioner Kinesi said, your success is our success, and it is our goal to work with you and make sure that you succeed.
Thank you, Commissioner. I appreciate that. I hear great things from people that work in this agency about you. And so I'm looking forward to even knowing more about you as well. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I think I also saw Commissioner Dobbs. Are you there, Commissioner Dobbs?
I am. Thank you, Madam Chair. I just wanted to pop in. I'm not on this committee, but I just wanted to stop by and say hello to Sheriff Washington, introduce myself. I represent Plymouth and Canton, and welcome, well, you've already been on the Wayne County team, but welcome, and I also, I'm sure you've heard that I've been working on the CPL issue with the clerk's office.
Okay.
I understand that you're a CPL instructor.
I am. Yes.
And so do you still teach?
I'm talking with my lawyer here at the office now about that. Don't know how much more I'm going to be doing, holding this office, still trying to figure that out. But it's my desire to, but I have to listen to the legal people and see how that goes. But my wife is she's a law enforcement, and she's going to be getting certified too. She's been helping me teach the many years I've been doing it. So she's going to kind of step in on my behalf and teach as well. So if she's teaching and that's kind of instructing her and helping her with that, then I'll be teaching some kind of way. So I still will be very involved in that. That is my passion. One of my passions is gun safety and safe gun storage. And if people are qualified, it's their constitutional right if they want to carry, but they have to do that safely. Now we've got too many accidents happening, so I'm very passionate about that. And I'll speak to that issue whenever I'm called upon, because there's too many accidents happening with our children.
Definitely, I agree with you. Well, thank you, and it's nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you as well.
Now I see we have with us today one of my favorite guys from over there at the Sheriff's Department, Big Mike Turner.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mike, you want to say hello? He's probably, I know he's on mute.
Good morning. Hello
Morning,
to
Mike.
all my commissioners and all our faithful people on Public Safety Committee. We're still all grieving the loss of our beloved Benny Napoleon, but I assure you, Ray and I both come out of the school of Benny Napoleon, and you guys are gonna love Sheriff Washington as much as you love Sheriff Napoleon, and we're gonna continue the good work that he taught both of us.
Yes.
And so we move forward.
Right. Good to see you.
Yes.
Mike,
Oh, and also welcome Commissioner Kinlock, and congratulations on your 29th celebration of your 29th birthday.
Listen, Mike, you got your nerve. That picture you posted last week.
Hey, I know I'm a senior citizen, and I'm wearing it.
Yes, we are.
hey Mike.
Yes, Commissioner.
I continue to hold your mom in prayer.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You know,
Bless
you've got a double whammy there.
Yes, I do. But you know, God is good.
Yes.
And one day at a time.
Yeah. She's still hanging in there.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Just give her a big hug for me.
I sure will.
Okay. Now we get down to business. So with this, I think that I believe I recognize all of the commissioners that are here today. And if I missed anybody, please let me know, because I did want everyone who is here today, the commissioners especially, to have a chance to introduce themselves to our new sheriff. And so if there are any other commissioners that are online or on Zoom, please let me know. And if not, then we'll move on to the sheriff. We just kind of want you to give us Sheriff Raphael Washington kind of an overview of where you want to take the sheriff's department, and maybe some of the things that you are working on putting into place as you get started.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and really thank you for allowing me this opportunity to for just the 5 minutes, because I know you all have business to talk about some of that. And so, as you know, I sit here because my leader and my good friend of 38 years, literally, has passed away, and it was due to this coronavirus. And the one thing I really want to do with our staff here is make sure that we're receiving the vaccine as much as those that want it can get it. And we started out as leaders of this agency, getting the vaccine and presenting that to our staff, to showing them that we're on the front line of trying to be safe for them and for ourselves and our families, as well as the public, and trying to encourage them to do the same thing. And so we had a good response from our staff, and we're looking for a better response. And so we're going to keep grinding and trying to flatten the curve as much as it relates to this area at the sheriff's office and getting this done. Secondly, what's really on my mind is our staffing level, that we're grossly understaffed, and we're causing us to force people to work 16 hours a day, sometimes 2-3 times a week. And that's troubling to me, because I know it takes the morale down of our staff, and they're not able to enjoy their families as much as they would want to. And so we're really looking at this whole recruitment piece of trying to get people into our agency. We're losing people at way more than we're bringing people in, because people are now retiring. And as selfishly as I try to get them to stay, it's time for them to go, and I respect that. And so we have to figure out some way to plug those holes. And if I tell my entire Wayne County Sheriff's Office staff that we all have to be in the recruiting business. We all have to try to encourage people to want to be young people, to want to be have a career in law enforcement, such as we did when we were the younger people. And but now, as it looks like, as times have changed, when we were younger, we built our families around whatever the law enforcement wages called for. We just wanted to be in law enforcement. But now that I'm older, the young people are now wanting to know, well, what does that pay? You know, and it's just where we are now. And so I think the county exec, we had a small conversation as we're in negotiations and things, and they're talking about raising the salary a little more. And I like to hear that, because as optics go, you know, you say somebody's making $40,000 as a 18, 19, 20-year-old. I think that's still decent money for 18, 19, 20-year-old. And so we like to present those kind of things and try to encourage people to come into our agency so we can fill those holes that we have. That's heavy on my mind, because we have to have the staffing levels adequate enough for us to be safe and enough for our inmates to be safe. And so working on that real hard this summer and this spring, and trying to be innovative and creative and how we do that even still in this pandemic. And then another thing is being excited about moving forward to our new jail when that happens sometime late next year. Really looking forward to that. I think that's going to take a lot of burden off of us as an agency. It should hopefully eliminate the consent decree that we're operating up under by going into a new facility, because a lot of that had to do with the conditions of the jails and how we even got there. And so going into a brand new place, I think it's going to help us tremendously with morale, as well as getting us out of this consent decree, and just having a more pleasant atmosphere, as much as that could be, as working in a detention facility. And so oftentimes we walk into our facilities right now, and you're automatically taken down into some kind of funk, because the places are just so dilapidated now and just need work. They're 24 hours a day, 7 day a week buildings. It's never a break. And so they wear down even quicker than other buildings we never closed. And so just looking for some of those things to happen, looking forward to that happening, looking forward to earning your support so that I could sit in this seat later on down the year, next year, and be able to witness those kind of things that we're going to be actively putting into place. And so, and with that, I just wanted to say to the commission, the portion that's here, that I want to be there for you in your districts, in your communities that you represent. And we're going to be doing some things starting April 1st to put the Wayne County Sheriffs to raise our flag a little higher in the community. And we're going to be helping your communities with safety tips and presence and being around so that the community can know that it's not just the various cities that you represent that are those agencies are helping with that community, but we as with Wayne County Sheriff's Office are helping as well. We're going to be out there in any community that would have us in these 43 cities that we serve that want us to come out and just give them a hand. We're going to be there. So you're going to see a lot of that this summer as well, because I'm all about the community. I've been serving the community all my adult life and various factions of my life. And so I'm very passionate about the communities and the service that they should receive, especially the safety that they should expect and that they should receive. So we're going to be doing a lot of things. I'm going to be out. Already been out talking to some of the stakeholders in the county, visiting some cities, talking to some mayors first, and then getting into those communities that they serve, and want to be with you all. So if you're having something in your community that you think I need to attend or I need to be there, if it's just to pass out something and to introduce myself, I want to do that. I'm available to do that. If you're having Zoom calls that you have with your communities, I'll jump on that and introduce myself and talk about whatever it is that they need to talk about on how the sheriff's office can best serve them. So I'm just here, and I want to be here for the long haul. I still got some energy left, and so I want to be able to serve. And so I just wanted to say that up to you. Again, I know you got some committee business to handle, but that's who I am. Judging me by how you see me work, and I'm going to be here for you. And I think we're going to all be well together. Some of you even ride along with our sheriff's office and attached to our sheriff's office outside of what you do, and we encourage that as well. So we're just here for you. You're going to see me out here. Call me anytime. You all, as commissioners and people on the call, you have 24/7 access to me. I mean, and I mean that. My phone rings all the time from just people that need stuff. So if my commissioner's calling about them needing something, I'm going to be answering the phone and making sure it happens. So thank you all for this opportunity. God bless you all. Please call on me. I'm here to serve. I am a servant.
Let me just to expand on your meetings in the communities.
Mm-hmm.
As you meet with the leaders of the different cities,
Yes.
Put the commissioners on your list.
Okay.
To let them know when you're going to be in their districts.
Yes.
When you're going to be, say, if you're meeting with the mayor of Northville or
Okay.
mayor of Plymouth or the mayor of Canton, or make sure your staff notifies the commissioners so that in case they would, I'm not saying that they're going to be there, but in case they would like to be out there to join you, that would certainly show that we're all in there in support of you and the things that you're doing.
And I thank you for that. And what I'm going to do, and it's easy to do. I'll just have to know as I'm greeting. I have to go and be on a Zoom call later today, and I'm trying to pull it up with. I'm going to be on a Zoom call with the mayor of Melvindale. So who would that be? What commissioner would that be, if any?
Melvindale, would that be Commissioner
Varga? Commissioner Varga.
Commissioner Varga.
Okay.
So I'm going to put it down. I'm glad my chief of staff is still on the line to make sure that I let her know that.
Right.
Duly noted and taken care of.
We
And
would do that every time. And I'm sorry for making that mistake. You all have to help me. I'm
no,
just
that's
sitting
not
here.
a mistake. You're just starting. Michael would make sure and notify the commissioners. Right, Mike?
Yes, ma'am.
He'll,
Yes, ma'am. We on it.
he'll make sure and notify the commissioners when you are communicating. I mean, no, if you're meeting, I mean, anytime, if they call you and ask you for something to meet with you, that's one thing. But if you're just going out meeting and greeting, just let the commissioners know in case they might want to join you. They might not want to join you.
That's a great point.
But just
Great.
extend the invitation to them.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, next, you mentioned the COVID vaccinations. Now, how far are you into the completion of vaccinating all of your staff?
So we're getting ready to start next week with our second wave of doses of the vaccine. We've had a first, and then we had the second shot, and now I think we're moving toward our second phase of trying to get more of our staff vaccinated. So that's where we are. I don't have the exact numbers.
That's okay. I just wanted to know.
I think I see a couple of people from the sheriff's office on. Samaya Hart is on. She may have some numbers that she keeps up with as well. Does a great job with keeping up with numbers. And so
through the chair,
that information.
yes, 181 have taken the vaccine. 81 of those have taken both doses.
So, and how many do we have?
We have right now 816 employees at the sheriff's office. It's coming along. People are a little bit reluctant.
860 deputies, uniform. We have a little more non-uniform, but she's talking giving you the uniform number.
Okay, all right. So you've got a little ways to go.
Yes, but we're not going to waste them. We're using them, and we're going to make sure we get this done. So we're not giving any back or anything like that. We're going to use what we have for sure. We're just encouraging everyone to get it done.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then are you vaccinating the inmates?
So we're not vaccinating the inmates. I know we have. We're testing inmates regularly as they come into our facility to make sure that they're safe and make sure that we don't have any kind of spreading going on of the virus. But I haven't, I don't know that I know that we're not vaccinating any right now. We're trying to get our staff done.
Madam Chair, they according to the state have not given us the clearance for them to qualify yet.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Now, is there and one last thing, Sheriff Washington.
Yes.
My favorite event that our dear sheriff had every year.
Yes.
Was the No Child Without a Christmas.
Yes.
So I encourage you, because I've had, a lot of people called me about that, especially after the sheriff, passed away.
Yes.
And they've indicated, does that mean that we're no longer going to have the No Child Without a Christmas?
Yes.
So if at all possible, I would urge you to try to continue that program.
That's one of my favorites as well. And because the sheriff was sick, we didn't do any fundraising or anything for that event. And then as we moved into Christmas, obviously it passed on the 17th, and it just didn't work. But that's still a cause that needs to be addressed, and we will be doing that. And another one of my favorites that we kind of got away from was just the senior picnic that we would do, a senior outing that we do at Belle Isle. I love that. And I don't know what happened to it, but I would love to do something. I'll be talking to Chief Turner about how we do that. Obviously, we're still in a pandemic, so that had something to do with it from the last year or two, but even before then. So I don't even know how we do that this year, if we can do it at all. If we get these if we take this vaccine and we can all flatten this curve, we can get back together. But because there's nothing more I'd rather do than be touching people and being up close once we feel comfortable enough to do that. It almost puts me at a disadvantage of being the sheriff that I want to be, because I can't be close to you. But we're going to pivot and do the best we can. But that's one thing that I like to see come back as well.
Yeah. Okay, so do we have any more comments from commissioners? Anything else from my fellow colleagues on this committee, or even not on this committee? If there are any commissioners that would like to ask or just make a comment to our new sheriff, please just chime in. You don't have to wait for me to call on you. Just chime in. Okay, I guess we got it all done.
All right. All right.
Is there anything you would like to share with us before you leave?
Again, I just want to thank you for this opportunity. I want to know the ones that I don't know you, Madam Clerk Coleman. I know you and Commissioner Scott, and Ken Locke, and I want to know the chair, Commissioner Bell, called me yesterday. I had a very pleasant conversation with her, and she just wanted to give me some tips on things to look out for as we move forward with this budget coming up. I want to take you all out to dinner and send you some things so we can be nice to me, but she just gave me some thoughts on, don't take it personally, but some things might come up that we have to really try to work around, but hopefully it'll be good for us, in the long run.
I wish you a lot of luck in your recruitment, because I think that's going to be key.
Yes.
Yeah. To be able to recruit more deputies, but even more important, to be able to retain them.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I know that in many cases over the years, especially since we had the reduction in benefits and stuff like that.
Yes.
That it's been very difficult. You can hire them, but once we get them all trained, then the surrounding districts, they just come along and just steal them away from us.
Absolutely.
So we've got to find a way to be more competitive so that we can retain our officers.
I agree. And we're going to be working hard on that, because that's happening. It happens at other agencies as well. And they'll leave for $1 or $2 more, which with benefits and all of those things, it still adds up to be a lot more than that per person. But still, they're leaving for, what they can see is the $1 or $2 more that they, and so I know how that is, and I've been well versed on how that adds up to be more than what they're seeing on what it's going to cost the counties that they're in, the cities that they're going to. But I do want to be competitive and put ourselves in a place where we'll retain those people as well.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you.
We'll be back and we'll be in touch.
Please, I thank you, and call on me anytime. And I thank you again for that piece of advice on calling the commissioners, and we're going to make sure we do that. Please forgive me for that. I'm just out trying to run around and trying to meet people, and thought I need to get with those mayors of those cities before I start talking to their community. But commissioners play just a bigger part.
That was not a criticism, believe me.
I understand.
That was just a suggestion. So
I know it's well taken, and it will happen.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Madam Chair.
Yes, ma'am. Commissioner Scott.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair. Sheriff Washington.
Yes, ma'am.
As the former mayor of Highland Park, we did find a way to keep them on that when we hired them.
Okay.
So maybe we can talk about that.
We absolutely can.
Okay.
And I want to let you know Highland Park will not be forgotten. We're going to
All right.
We're doing a lot of work in Highland Park for sure.
Thank you. And
Yes,
I do appreciate it. Yes,
ma'am.
you all have really been good. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Sure.
All right. Mhm.
Well, thank you. Anyone else? Okay, then thank you so much for being here,
Thank
Sheriff.
you.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Call me anytime, please.
Well, will do.
All righty. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, we're moving on to our agenda for today. So, Madam Clerk.
Item 2, requesting commission approval of modification 4 to a contract with Summit Food Service.
Okay, so this is the contract that the chair did an exigent approval of because of the timeline. So are there any questions on the food service contract for the Sheriff's Department?
So move, Madam Chair.
Do I have a support?
Support.
Properly moved by Commissioner Martha G. Scott, supported by Commissioner Basham. Are there any other questions on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Those opposed, the motion carries. Madam Clerk.
Item 3, requesting commission approval of modification 6 to a memorandum of understanding with the Wayne County Sexual Assault Forensics Examiners Program.
Okay, so is this the Sheriff's Department or prosecutors? Sheriff, right?
Sheriff's Office, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Through the chair, Sumaya Harb, Director of Administration at the Sheriff's Office. The National Prison Rape Elimination Standards require us to provide medical and mental health care for victims of sexual abuse inside the jails. We come back to you every year because we renew this memorandum of understanding every year. SAFE representatives, they do come in the jails to offer counseling services to victims of sexual abuse. They provide groups and individual sessions. An added positive thing what SAFE does is they provide the same services for anyone within Wayne County. So it's not just jail inmates. Even when they leave the jails, they can also get the support service from the same company. And there's no money associated with this modification. We don't pay them anything for providing those services.
Okay. So are they, can I have a motion on this one?
So move, Madam Chair.
Properly moved by Commissioner Scott, supported by Commissioner Basham. Are there questions on this motion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Those opposed, the motion carries. Madam Clerk.
E, such other matters as may be properly submitted before the committee.
I've not been informed of any other items.
Public comments.
Okay, would you like to unmute the chat room? Well, first of all, there seems like there's one item in the chat room. Is there an item in the chat?
That was just Commissioner Kinlock saying that he would have to step off.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So if there's anyone, are we down unmuted?
Yes.
Okay. So is there anyone from the public who would like to make a comment on any items that we have discussed here today?
I received a comment, an email comment.
Okay, you want to read it?
Yes, it's from President Buffington. It says, this is to Sheriff Washington. It says, please indicate if there will be a better inspection process of the new and old locations due to so many tuberculosis outbreaks at divisions 1, 2, and 3. My cleaning and clerical staff are also concerned with the administering of DNA by civilians instead of officers.
Would you mind passing that on? Well, Samaya?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you mind passing that on to the sheriff?
I will definitely do that.
Okay.
Thank you.
So Madam Clerk, if you can forward that comment to Samaya.
No problem.
And then she'll pass it on to our new sheriff. I'm not calling him new sheriff, I'm going to call him Sheriff Washington. Okay, so now, is there anyone else on Zoom who would like to make a comment? Anyone from the public who would like, either Zoom or on your phone, who would like to make a comment at this time on any items that we've discussed here today? Anyone from the public? Hearing none. Madam Clerk.
Adjournment.
So move.
Support.
Properly moved by Commissioner Scott, supported by Commissioner Basham. All in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
All right.
Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
Bye, everyone.